Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on Grizz TV. My name is Neal Ruhl. We're here with Coach Kampe after a 95-89 loss to Colorado State. And Coach, you guys had some tremendous stretches in this game in the second half. For a good portion of it, you guys were the better basketball team. Colorado State comes through at the end and makes shots.
Well, let's put it in perspective. This is a Mountain West team. They get 4 or 5 teams in the tournament every year. You know, their league. They won 27 or 8 games last year. They just went to Northern Iowa and broke their 18-game winning streak, and then the next game, Northern Iowa beats North Carolina, #1 team in the country. So putting that in perspective, that's the level of competition we played today, and we sure won the game. You know, and I'll take blame for it, or whoever you want to blame. We didn't win it, and we've got to do a better job now closing out games. It was our first time with this group on the road in a pressure cooker, and we made 3 critical errors in the last 4 minutes of that game. That really allowed them to get some open looks, and they made them. I mean, the kid made a bomb, but he's their shooter, and he should have never had that open look. And then we made some bonehead plays at the other end, trying to do too much. And we've got to learn how good of a basketball team we are, and how many really good players we have. And we can't, try and do some stuff that's not there. We've got to believe in the system and let that go. That's part of a learning experience with a team with 5 new guys playing as we had today. We're going to learn that, and we got a chance. We got a chance to really be a special basketball team, but we don't want to be sitting in the middle of January saying we got a chance to be special. We've got to learn from these things. The problem, Neal, I know I'm doing a lot of talking here, but I'm kind of fired up because the problem is this is one we could have put in our holster. This is a signature win that we could have had. I don't think people back home understand what a win in this building would have been, and it was there for us to take, and we didn't take it.
Coach, real quickly, what'd you learn about your team here tonight in your first road game of the season?
Well, I learned that the little flaws that have shown up in the practice and that showed up in the game, and I got to do a better job of fixing those flaws. I got to do a much better job. One of the things too about early season games is that you got these play calls, and you're not sure what play call to make with these teams, and you learn through mistakes, and you learn through games like this what's good and what isn't. And there were a couple play calls that we tried to make late that didn't work, and that's my fault. It's the first game we played this year though that we've had against man-to-man that we've had to use our man-to-man plays, because the Eastern Michigan game was all zone.
Right.
So the other thing, Neal, I think if you really dissect this game, I don't think Kay Feller's going to go 1 for 7 from the 3 very often. I don't think Percy is going to go 7 for 14 very often, because 13 of the 14 shots were right at the rim.
Right.
He had big physical bodies on him, but we had a lot of shots, especially offensive rebounds, go in and out. But you know what else? We had 18 offensive rebounds against them, and I've told you all year that I think we got a chance to be a really good rebounding team. And, they got some offensive rebounds too, but a lot of our big guys were in foul trouble.
Certainly, you guys won the war on the boards in totality as well, 42-37, I believe. Thanks a lot for the time, Coach.
We didn't talk about Sharon. We probably
16 and 13 now, Sharon.
Yeah, I mean, he's been pretty good, huh?
Speaking of rebounds, he may have a future with this team.
I thought Sharon really played well tonight.
He was great.
Yeah, he was above playing well. He was something special, and that's good to see. And if he can continue to play at that level, and we get, the little bugs taken out, we're going to get a game like this somewhere down the line. We're going to get one of these teams.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Thank you very much.
All right, Neal.